Had a good holiday, good Christmas. Thankful to be back practicing. We took New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve day and Christmas off. We practiced on the 26th. All my guys made it back safe. David and Jay Watkins are day to day. They've had limited practice time. They will be game time decisions. Again, both of them warmed up today but didn't practice the whole practice. So we'll see where that goes. We've practiced well. We've practiced hard. Our focus has been good. We've watched a lot of film and on us and a lot of preparation for not only UT San Antonio but the rest of our season. My goal is to make these guys better every day, to improve. Where we have to grow is carrying over our practice, effort, focus, and competitiveness to the games. It's where we have to grow. We have to grow in that area. And we also need to get healthy and keep moving in the right direction. Hoping to get healthy by start of league play. We'll see how that goes. Any questions, I'll take them. You know, we've had a lot of these this year. Washburn's concussion, Washburn's knee. How quickly to bring him back, how much to push him with the knee. Then with the concussion, you know, that took an extra 5-7 days to kind of come around. Jay Watkins has taken longer than we thought after the break healed to come around. David Foster has an ankle. I wanted that ankle to tighten back up on its own before we stressed it again. That is a day-to-day, take-time thing. We feel it has tightened back up. That ligament is better. His ankles are very similar as far as how tight they are, and that's what we wanted to happen. So now we go with the process of getting him back. We know the value of those two guys to our team, 17 points a game, 11 rebounds, and almost 6 blocks. So they are valuable to what we are building. They are valuable to this season. They are valuable to league play. And again, difficult. It's difficult. Our defensive rebounding has been a concern all year, and we've talked about it in a lot of different ways. We've talked about the block shot that we didn't track down after it was blocked. When we were healthy, we were blocking 11% of our team's field goal attempts. So 11 plays out of 100 were a block shot, or a situation where the ball was tipped and we got to get that ball. It's different than a ball that hits the rebound and comes down, okay? Because our center leaves to go block the shot, and then somebody has to take the center to make sure he doesn't get the ball, and it goes from there. So that's been part of it. Our defensive rebounding without those two guys has not been as good. Our rebounding flips about 6 to 7 rebounds a game when they're not playing. That's the difference maker in our games. Pepperdine beat us up on the boards pretty good. They shot 38% from the field. Our field goal percentage defense is better than last year. Our rebounding is not. Our getting loose balls, tip balls, balls around the rim, dead ball rebounds is not better than last year. That's been the difference. That also leads to free throws. Okay? That leads to free throws on their end. They get a foul by the rim, they put it back up, we take a foul, that leads to free throws. It's been very frustrating. That's been a point of emphasis, a point of focus and practice, and we'll just keep grinding it out. We've got to make shots, you know, open shots. We've missed too many open shots, too many layups at the rim, and free throws. Offensively, sometimes it's been one thing, open shots. Sometimes it's been sharing the ball. I thought against Pepperdine it was missed free throws, missed open shots. Missed free throws, missed open shots, and it's tough. We had 3 one-on-ones in a row that we missed the first one, and you know, 6 points right there we gave away. Can't do that if you want to be a winning team. I think Dirch is a pretty darn good shooter. He was over 40% from the 3 last year, struggling this year. Carlin Brown was shooting in this 57, 58, 60 range last year at one time. Obviously, he's an improved and developing three-point shooter, but we have to adjust offensively to playing inside out. with our new guys. They're not used to doing that, and our veteran guys have to make shots and make plays. I think we've been caught sometimes in the ball hasn't moved like it should, so the shots aren't there when we need them to be there. Sometimes the shots have been there and we haven't made them. 2 or 3 made field goals a game for this team when they're open is a big difference. And our defense would be better when the ball's coming out of the net. Those things all work together. Well, it's been more of a focus to play out of the post, for sure. The problem is our 2 best post-up guys, 2 of our 3 best post-up guys, Washburn being the third, have been not playing or injured at one time or another. That makes it hard to get that consistency to play out of the post. But we don't want to take guarded shots early in the shot clock. We don't want to take guarded shots in transition. That has been an adjustment for this team. When you have new guys who have been the guy, you know, for example, Henderson was the guy on his team, has been the guy in high school. He needs to learn and grow in that way. I think he's playing good basketball, and I think he's learning and growing. Well, I think our guys are resilient. I mean, nobody likes to lose. Come on, you know, nobody likes to lose road games, lose home games. But, you know, we've practiced well. And, again, I think it's a process of carrying it over to the games. We've got our practice level up. We've got our practice competitiveness is good, and we got to carry it over to the games. And I think that happens with young teams. I think that happens with young teams. It's step by step by step. You know, if you look at last year's team, Bora, Green, Neville, you know, those guys started 100 games in this program. Played over 120 games in this program. Takes time to carry that over. That's what we're working on.